Good morning, everyone. It's Erica with Siren Song Oracles, here to give you your Mercury retrograde messages reading. Yes, we are in the middle of a Mercury retrograde right now. That will be going on till September 14th. Also, just so you know, I'm filming my video a little differently today. I'm filming it from my phone. I want to see if this is better and if things upload quicker, and I want to see also how it looks once I upload it to YouTube. So it's a little different today. Hope you like the background and the setup too. So we're going to be talking about what you need to know during this time of Mercury retrograde. A lot of times it's a very frustrating time. I've already had a couple of those moments. It started literally like Monday, and ever since Monday, it's been pretty crazy in certain areas. So if you all are dealing with that out there, I wish you the best in managing that and looking inside for the answers. A Mercury retrograde is a time for a pause. It's a time to reflect. Sometimes things do, get miscommunicated and certain things just are very delayed. Whether that's just you're waiting to hear news, it's delayed. You're waiting to go travel, it's delayed. Or like your phone doesn't work, or the computer doesn't work, or you're having miscommunications with your coworkers and your lover, your husband, wife. It's just, this is Mercury retrograde. So what do we need to know during this time? That's what we're looking at right now. Before we get started, I just wanted to say, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you hanging in there with me through all the ups and downs of the channel. Thank you. I am very appreciative of you, and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, check it out. Maybe the reading will resonate with you. If it does, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I just encourage everybody to hit the like button because that will help me get back on YouTube more frequently. Okay, so let's start into the reading now. Today we got a couple decks here. We've got just a regular tarot deck that's I call it my baby tarot deck. It's like little mini cards. So we're going to start off with the tarot because you kind of want to get a picture of what's actually going on during this Mercury retrograde time for you, viewer. Okay, what is going on during this Mercury retrograde time for the viewer? What does the viewer need to know? What's the message that everybody in the collective needs to hear? Okay, let's start. I'm ready. What do we need to hear right now during Mercury retrograde? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. See, look, communication came up. Communication already came up. That is the 8 of Wands. So communication's coming in hot. Communication's coming in quick. And actually, this reminds me of the last reading I did about 2 weeks ago where communication was coming in and it was coming in fast. So this could be news, or this just could be like email, voicemail, text, something like that. Okay, so it's about communication. It's about communication. It's a little, fiery and intense. I don't know. It's not necessarily a fight, but it's coming in very rapidly. Interesting. What else is going on? Okay. This card is... Okay, this is awesome. I like this card. The 6 of Swords. You are getting away from the miscommunication. You're getting away from the stress and the strife right now. So this message, whatever it is, might help you move away from the stress of what's happening right now. See these people? They're like kind of forlorn. Look, this is the 6 of Swords. Sorry, I don't even know if I said that. This man is taking his family away to better shores. And that's what you're doing. You're going to better shores right now. You're moving on. You're moving on from something, okay? You're moving on from a communication, or a communication's going to come in some form to help you move forward, to help you move on. So communication may help. The news about something you've been waiting for may help to have you move on, okay? That's what's going on. So you're moving on onto better things, onto better shores, okay? What else do we need to know? Oh, these cards are coming in very easily. The Knight of Cups. Okay, interesting. So it's a bit of a, could be a little bit of a romantic time, or you could be thinking about romance right now, or somebody could be coming in with a romantic message toward you that helps you get to a better place in your communication. The Knight of Cups is usually a romantic situation, or like a very emotional message, possibly an emotional offer. Knight of Cups is, if this represents a person in your life, especially if you're, interested in men, I would say this is a male, youngish, on the youngish side, very romantic, and he's a player. I mean, he's not a solid guy. The Knight of Cups is not a solid guy. He's kind of a player, but still it is a romantic gesture or romantic offer that might be possibly coming in. Interesting. Let's see what else it has to say. Oh, see, look. Ooh, watch this person, boy. Let me tell you, if this is I don't know, man. If you're like thinking in romantic terms right now, and this reading is not like, you're not looking at it like if you are looking at this reading in like a relationship romantic terms, I would say watch out. Watch your back. Okay? This person is not, it's kind of shady. Somebody got away with something here. Somebody's like stealing something. Somebody has said something and they're just like walking away. I mean, I don't know. It gives me like shady vibes. So I think you're moving on from that. You're moving on from a toxic situation. You're moving on maybe from a toxic Knight of Cups or something. Or you're getting to a better place with this person because this person made mistakes in the past. Because Mercury retrograde, we're talking about the past too. So, what's the message? Well, maybe somebody, really did you dirty in the past, Maybe they're coming back to say sorry, or I don't know. Okay, yeah. This is a sad card. This is a loss. A 5 of Cups. Somebody stole something from you. Somebody broke your heart, it seems like. You're disappointed about this person or this situation. You're disappointed for sure. Wow, this is kind of deep. I didn't think I was going to go like this. I didn't think I was going to take a romantic turn. Look at all these cards. Okay. I'm getting used to this too. Sorry, guys. It's falling forward. I am super sorry that it's all falling apart. This is typical Mercury retrograde stuff. I'm not even tripping, okay? I'm not even going to worry about that card right now. Okay, this card is disappointment. You're disappointed. Wow. So you might be reflecting, because Mercury retrograde is a lot about reflecting. You might be reflecting about disappointments in the past, and it looks to me like you've moved on from them right here with this card. I don't want to touch this anymore because we're going to move on from these cards right now. We're only doing, 5 cards with this. So it's like a message that may help you move on from the past. Someone who really disappointed you and maybe screwed you over and stabbed you in the back, possibly, or just took something from you, was kind of like secretive, shady. 7 of Swords is a very shady card. So you might be thinking about the past there, or maybe it's just maybe this just happened recently. But the good news is this. The good news is, let's knock the Knight of Cups down. The good news is this: you're moving on. So like something's gonna help you move on here. I think it's this communication or this message that's gonna help you move on to a better place of your life. You're moving on from this like toxicity of this person and the shadiness that's going on here. And it doesn't have to be a romantic situation. It could be another situation. But you're moving on from that. And, it's been very disappointing that this happened. You're sad and you feel like you've lost something. Okay? You may feel like you've lost something. And because it's Mercury retrograde, you may just be reflecting on the past where this situation happened. But yeah, it's sad. It's disappointing. Somebody might have screwed you over, like, behind your back, kind of did something shady. Seem like the perfect person, maybe. Or maybe this is an apology for what happened. See, because we have a message here. So you got to look at your situation and you have to figure out like what works for you. But I know there's been a major shady act that happened. Somebody did something behind your back or like just kind of ghosted you, walked off. No, there was no respect there. And you're very sad about it still, maybe you're reflecting upon that still. So this with Mercury retrograde, this could have happened. Maybe a communication breakdown happened or something. I don't know. Or because it's Mercury retrograde, or you're just reflecting on the past. But the good news is you're moving on. You're moving on from it. So that's really, really good. Okay. I like that. Oh, that's weird. Didn't expect a romance to come out today or like a relationship to come out today. But I can't help that with the Knight of Swords. Okay, so now we're moving on to the Osho Zen deck, okay? The Osho Zen deck is a great deck. I've had it for years. I use it quite often. So what does the Osho Zen have to say about the situation in Mercury retrograde? What is the message regarding this time period up to September 14th? Ooh, okay. You know, it's funny. I had this card in my head. Oh my God, I had this card in my head earlier today. This is really weird. Traveling, okay? But look at the card. It's the Eight of Wands. So we have this Eight of Wands again. You know, maybe you are traveling. That could be something too. And that makes sense because you were traveling away from the problem. Remember? If it's true traveling, that makes total sense because that card, Six of Swords, is a form of traveling. So that's really neat. I like that connection. So yes, you could like literally be traveling and going on a vacation, getting away from it for things for a while. You could be traveling to also to help you, with the sadness you've been dealing with. I don't know, maybe you're trying to meditate and you're like spiritually traveling to another place. That's also possible. One last option is it's a message that is traveling to you. Let's see. Let's get further into it. It would make sense because the other one was a message too. Mercury retrograde. What's going on? What's going on for the collective? Oop. Okay, this one. Oh, look, the Lover. So decisions. Decisions possibly about love. Possibly about love. Or just a decision in general. I'm thinking, you go away, maybe get away from things for a while, travel, make a decision, or like a message comes in and then you're able to make a decision. But decisions definitely are going to be happening during this time period. And it's very frustrating because you can't really make the decision yet. It's not really advisable to make a decision during Mercury retrograde, but I think you're just reflecting on what you want to do. You have some choices, let's put it that way. Mercury retrograde, what do we need to know? Oh, too many cards. No, we're not doing that. Too many cards. Okay. That one fell. Sorry, y'all. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I think I might kind of get the gist of what's happening here. Okay, so this is looks like the Seven of Water. This would be the Seven of Water in the normal, Seven of Cups in the normal tarot, but it's projections. See, we got two people looking at each other here and two people looking at each other here. I'm telling you, this involves a relationship of some sort. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there's some disillusionment going on about a person. You looked at them a certain way, they're looking at you a certain way. It's really hard to kind of make a decision on what is happening here within the relationship. Maybe that clarity is coming in. I just find it weird how both of these cards, one after the other, got two people facing each other. So there's a misunderstanding here, and it makes sense because it's Mercury retrograde. There could be like a misunderstanding between you and another person, like they're projecting something onto you or you're projecting something onto them, and then the thought process gets muddled there. You have your own issues and you're projecting it onto another person possibly, or they have their issues they're projecting onto. It could be both. All right, let's keep going. Okay, Mercury retrograde. I'm really liking this deck. Oh, look, that's what's happening. Change is coming. So see, this decision is going to lead to some changes is what I'm seeing. Changes in this relationship, changes in the situation. Wow. So yeah, something's got to be understood here though before the change can happen. That's what I'm seeing. And right now with Mercury retrograde, that could be frustrating. One more card. Let's get one more card about Mercury retrograde. Okay, look, consciousness. That's the meditation card. So again, you're going within regarding these changes, regarding these decisions, regarding this person. You're going within. And this kind of goes with traveling. I'm just going to put it right here. It goes with traveling. Look at that. Because remember I said it was going to be like a physical travel. Well, it also could be a spiritual traveling. And Mercury retrograde really is the time to do that. It's a perfect time to reflect. I'm just seeing maybe a miscommunication happen or like a misunderstanding happened about another person. And that's on your mind right now for some reason. Once the communication comes in or the messages come in, then there's going to be some change. The cool thing is there's change. That's actually really neat. So in the end, there'll be change. And like I said, in the end, the Six of Swords, I'm going back to that. You are moving on. You are going to a different place, a place of more peace. Okay. So we're going to do one more deck. One more deck. What do we need to know? And we're, oh, sorry. This is the vintage oracle. Vintage, it's vintage something else, but it's called the vintage oracle. I think there's another name for it. But okay, so let's go one more round here. I think we might do just 3 cards for this one. But what is the messages coming through for the Mercury retrograde? What do we need to know? Wrapping it up here. Maybe this is advice. Usually my last cards are advice, so it's probably going to end up just being advice. What is the advice? Okay, there's something to be celebrated here. That's awesome. There's something to be celebrated. Maybe that change, maybe that move away to something better in your life, to a better neighborhood, to a better job, to a better relationship, to just a place for yourself. Maybe you are going on vacation, you know? Maybe you really are truly going on vacation, and it's going to help you make some decisions. We have a long weekend right now. Maybe some of you are already on vacation. Okay. So something is going to be worth celebrating. You know, the advice is to have fun and celebrate your life. Mercury retrograde message. Hope. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is so good. So, you know, you're probably struggling with hope right now. You're thinking, you know, it's a mess. You know, everything's just a mess. You know, I don't know what to do. I don't know what decisions to make. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm getting the vibe that you might be in a transitional period of your life and you're not really sure what's going on. But the advice here is to have hope. Have hope for your life. If you hang in there, honestly, from my experience, things get better. They get better. So have some fun, okay? Hang in there. Hope is, you know, you may feel lost right now, but hope is here. Okay? What else do we need to know during Mercury retrograde? Did I just say transition? Oh, I'm good. I need to compliment myself, but wow. Okay, transition. Yeah, you are going through a transitional phase right now. I totally see that. And also, again, I mean, with the Six of Swords, you are transitioning from one place of being to another place of being. You are going somewhere else, physically, mentally, spiritually, or all three, right? So for right now, it just looks like you're going to have something to celebrate coming up here. The transition is going to happen. The change is going to happen. But I think you need to go within regarding this person or situation. And Mercury retrograde is going to allow you time to do that. I'm just debating. Do we want to do 2 more cards? I think we're good. I think we're good. I feel very good in these messages. So bottom line is change is coming. You are going through a transition. You're having a hard time and struggling with that transition. You're struggling with the decisions that may have to be made about this transition in your life. And it looks like it could be about a relationship. And again, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a friend, a coworker, the situation at work, the situation in a team, the situation for your marriage. You know, you'll know as the viewer, but it is a message that needs to be said or come in for you, some sort of news or message, and that's going to send you on your way. That's going to help with the transition. That's going to help with the decision. Okay, I hope this reading helped, and I hope you liked the reading as far as, like, you know, how it looks on my phone camera, because, you know, I'm doing this because maybe it'll just you know, upload better, and it's just easier to use this sometimes. It's just less fuss. I hope you liked it, guys. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.